put it with the short reed down, with
Okay.
the horseshoe facing up.
Okay.
You're gonna stick it on your tongue, you're gonna inhale, and when you exhale, you're gonna put a high note. And I learned everything off using words. Go key, key, key. And you'll hold that high note, and then you'll go key out, and you'll just drop your tongue. I'm pushing the air out of my diaphragm over that reed, between my reed and my tongue, and I'm holding pressure on it. When I go key out, I'm just dropping the air off and dropping my tongue.
Okay.
And practice it real slow till you can pick it up anytime you want and do it. And then you can just speed it up.
No different than a musical instrument then.
That's your yelp.
Boy, I can see the advantage of a mouth call right now.
Huge. Oh.
Your hands are not, you're limiting
And
your movement.
you have to be able to, when the turkey's far away, get him a gobble, he's coming in closer, in closer. By being able to control that call, by call loud, call medium, and call soft.
Yep.
When you're sitting with your gun up and that turkey's 50 yards away, and you gotta be able to go. You gotta be able to do that
That's practice. Yeah.
when your heart's going boom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember practicing that with one of those before, my old job. I
Yep.
was in a car all the time.
Yep.
And so, I wasn't bugging anybody.
Yep.
And then I thought it was
But
kind of funny
now
driving
I
down
tell
the road.
people, I don't know if I was telling you guys this at the turkey seminar, but I tell people, don't practice in the car.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't tell you how many times
Really?
I've screwing around with turkey calls. I'm almost rear-ended people messing around with calls.
Oh, and I'm laughing, but I shouldn't. Yeah. Probably true.
Gobs of times. Yep.
Wow.
And to me, you can't concentrate on that call to be able to control it how you want to control it when you're driving in the car.
Good point. Your focus.
You've got to focus on it.
Yeah.
Because I still get excited.
Yeah.
I hear him gobble and I see him coming in, my heart, boom, I can hear my heart beating in my ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you've got to be able to concentrate on the call and control the call.
Yeah.
Your other type of call, it's a double reed, and this will be it's a higher pitch, it's a more smoother call.
Okay.
And the clock is going pick, pick. The purr,
how do you pulling that off? The purr.
I'm going, it took me years to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I ain't kidding you. It took me years.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of fluttering my lips, and
Okay.
I'm almost like I'm gargling. I'm going.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
fact, I walked around a lot just doing that.
Yeah.
Just with my tongue.
Kind of retraining your muscles in that area there. Oh, that's awesome.
Even if you can't purr, do this.
Okay. Just that soft. Boy, I wish I could translate all that. Get inside of a
But
turkey.
just do that small stuff. That little. When the turkey's coming, like I said, they're always making noise. When they're coming, that Tom's coming looking for you. Them hens are just scratching around.
Yeah. Well, it just makes sense because I remember again being in a barnyard
Yep.
with chickens, and of course they're a fowl,
Yep.
and they're always nervous Nellies,
Yep.
but they're always Chad.
Yep.
And you're waiting for the one to go prick, and something's up, the jig's up,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
But yeah, you're going to kill 90% of the turkey you're ever going to kill with those three calls. Get a call you feel comfortable with,
Yeah.
have confidence in, where you're not using your mouth calls. Quaker Boys got these little plastic
those are nice.
containers. Put them in your freezer.
Ah,
Put them in a
okay.
plastic bag. Put them in your freezer, and they'll last years.
Wow. Hold up the one. Well, let me ask you now. I know you probably know what I'm saying. We got a guy or gal that's going hunting. Or maybe his son says, Dad, I want to go hunting. Well, we got to stop at Jay's on the way up, you know, without even practicing. Because it's going to happen. But or maybe he's going to go up to the cabin and they're going to practice as much time as they can afford. Hold up the call that you tell them.
I don't have one, get a push button.
Ah,
Push
okay.
button.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I forgot to bring a push button. I don't
No,
have
that's
it,
I think
yeah.
we've all seen them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, get a
And
push
it-
button.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's not bad to have one no matter who you are
Yep.
in the
Yep.
woods, experience wise.
Yep.
Hold up the call that you would if someone says, "Hey, I'm going to go out and buy one here this week."
Oh, it's Quaker Boy Typhoon, they call
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. I really like. You mentioned how
them.
it's waterproof in that.
It's kind of weird because they make a Typhoon. I think they had the other one was a Hurricane, and to me, they sounded the same.
Okay.
But there was a spot up by my house where the guy fed turkeys, and there was a bunch of turkeys there.
Yeah.
When I would hit this call, they would gobble to it every time. The other call, they'd hardly gobble to it at all.
Isn't that something?
And I had,
Wow.
what's the difference? To me, they sounded the same.
Yeah.
They sounded exactly the same.
That's like two guys fishing and they're using the same bait, you know?
Yep, they sounded exactly the same.
Wow.
And if you get a call that's good, and that's my go-to call right there.
Wow.
There's been a lot of turkeys died with that call.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I don't know what it did. It sounds, to me, it sounded the same as that other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's my go-to call right there.
Yeah.
And if you find a call like that, guard it with your life. Because they make what they call a bolt paddle. It's a real long, skinny call.
Yeah. I've seen those.
And the first one I had, I mean, to me, and that was the worst sounding turkey call I ever had. And I had more turkeys gobble that call than almost any call I ever had, and I ended up losing them.
Oh man.
I
Wow.
I left it on the bumper of my truck one day, just
Yeah.
like you said with yours.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I knew her, I mean, I looked, and when
Yeah.
I went back to where I looked, I backtracked everywhere I went,
Yeah.
never found them.
Wow.
But I never had another, I even had them send me one. I called Quaker Boy, and they said, go through all the bolt paddles, get me a real high-pitched one.
Yeah.
And it works okay, but it still never worked as good as the first one.
Gee whiz, you know, it must have been something in the wood or
Something in the wood, or the pitch of the call, or what the deal was.
I'm looking at the table there, and you've got that pot call,
Yep.
let's say, but you have one pot call, but gee whiz, 4
Three or
strikers.
4 different strikers. 'Cause
Yeah.
every call, see, this is a solid plastic striker.
Okay.
This is a carbon striker, and they're all going to sound a little bit different. I'll yelp and cluck on them so you can see hear the difference. See, that's a little bit higher pitch.
Okay. Oh, neat. Yeah, absolutely. It's the same pot, just
Same
a different
pot,
stick.
different call. What makes a glass call or aluminum call or slate call waterproof is a striker. If you got a plastic striker or a carbon striker, they're waterproof. If
Oh.
you got wood, they're not.
Wait, before you hit that, you said glass. Is it fiberglass
It's
or glass?
I think it's glass. I think
You
it's
just
just regular glass. for that.
Stuffed it up big time.
Yeah, you scuff it up with a piece of sandpaper.
Okay. Wow, totally different. Yeah, each one of those. Yeah. What do you do to? I mean, it looks like that's scuffed up or something.
Just
Do you
take a
use
piece of sandpaper,
Yeah.
like 80 grit sandpaper, 120 grit sandpaper, and you can also take the striker. You don't want to really sand the end off. Just take the striker and roll it.
Just kind of
Just kind of rough it up a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And you can, where you do it at on the call. You see, I'm doing it kind of the outside edge of it.
Yep.
So you get that higher pitch. Striker. To get a different striker. Or,
Oh yeah. You know, it's a
yeah, and you
it's
can
an
sound like
item
two.
making a noise. It's like
Yeah.
a musical instrument. I'm not a
Yeah.
musician, but I mean, it's like you see you know, people on a guitar moving their hands up and down his.
Yeah, you can sell like
strings.
2 or 3 different turkeys, and that's
Yeah.
something I'll do a lot too. I mean, I'll sit in the woods and
Oh, like that. Wow. Is there a call that a person probably should avoid unless they really master it? Not, I mean, because we're going to watch, you know, so many people are watching the television
yeah,
program, the hunting show, where we'll call it Quaker Boy or Penn Woods or,
primos or
Yes.
yeah.
but you know, you're talking about people on there that, you know, they make a living at,
Yeah.
you know, doing this, and they're using some call, and we think we've got to do it. Is there anything up really that people should avoid, or if you hear a turkey making something, I mean, it's like, uh-oh.
Well, if you get the alarm clock, turkeys are just like a deer or like anything else. You can read them. I mean, when they're coming in walking, they'll stop. That Tom's looking, he's stomping his strut, he's looking. But when they get that real stiff look,
Okay,
they'll
yeah.
get real stiff, and you'll see their wings kind of flicking on their back.
Yep.
And they get that real stiff, and they'll start, you know,
Okay.
like uh-oh, you know, and then sometimes they'll alarm pop. A lot of time, you know, especially if you're using a mouth call, just start calling. You know, sometimes it'll settle them down.
Okay,
You know?
all right. So
You know, and then they relax, and if they start coming towards you, just back. What I like to do ideally is make them look for me. Don't call them all the way in. I mean, I'll get real aggressive if they're far away, and far away. I'll get pretty aggressive with them. I'll just shut up, and I'll see if they'll gobble on their own. I'll let them gobble once.
kind of frustrate them then.
Yep. Then
Wow.
if they gobble again, they're a little closer. I'll just shut up. They gobble again. I might one
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Then just shut up.
Huh?
You know.
Wow.
But if they're going, you know, I get probably a little more aggressive than most people do with the call, but I mean, I'll give it a shot, you know, I'll
Yeah.
try to get them to do something.
Yeah.
But then if they don't, you know, I mean, and you can tell they're far away, just back off them.
Yeah.
I don't chase them.
Right.
know.
Right. Wow.
In fact, that's probably one of the biggest mistakes, and it goes back to sitting comfortable
Yes.
that I did for a long time when I first started hunting.